Section 1 of Christmas and Christmas Lore. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Christmas and Christmas Lore by Thomas G. Crippen. Preface. For above 40 years I have been a diligent collector of history, tradition, legend, custom, or folklore, whether from familiar or unfamiliar sources, relating to the festival of the Holy Nativity. I have drawn freely on such well-known stores of out-of-the-way knowledge as Brand's Popular Antiquities, with the editions of Ellis, Hone's Every-Day Book, Table Book, and Ancient Mysteries, The Popish Kingdom of Neo-Georgius, Kirchmeier, as translated by Barnaby Googe, Chambers's Book of Days, Husk's Songs of the Nativity, Miles's Christmas in Ritual and Tradition, and The Home of a Naturalist by Edmondson and Saxby, also from various publications of the Percy, Shakespeare, and Surtees Societies. Moreover, I have gathered copiously from scarce pamphlets of the 17th and 18th centuries, from old chapbooks, newspaper paragraphs, and magazine articles, old and new, and from contact with rustics in several counties. I must also acknowledge my indebtedness to Mr. Donald A. Mackenzie for several valuable suggestions. The fruits of my gathering are briefly summarized in the following pages, in the hope that they may conduce to that joy and pious mirth wherewith we ought, all of us, to commemorate the best and greatest gift of God to man. T. G. Crippen. Introduction. Christmas! Is there any other word in our whole English vocabulary that calls forth such a flood of joyous emotion as that which designates the festival of humanity, the day which we are accustomed to regard as peculiarly the home and household festival of England? Longed for as the season when our shining hearths, our domestic comforts, and our social felicity are the brightest under heaven, the chosen season of peace and good-will, of family reunions, of happy visits, of friendly greetings, of interchange of gifts, of kindness to the poor, of mutual esteem and universal joy. The blending of sport, mirth, and laughter, with faith, hope, and charity, this is a real English Christmas. Within, the house is gay with holly and ivy, laurel and fir. The mistletoe hangs in the place of honor, shimmering with pearls that seem to have dropped from Freya's necklace, brising. The Yule log blazes on the hearth. The Christmas tree towers aloft in fairy splendor, and the Christmas candles burn in homely remembrance of the Star of Bethlehem. Without, the stars look as brightly down on an expanse of snow, deep and crisp and even, as once they looked upon those holy fields where shepherds watched their flocks by night. Borne upon the frosty air comes the merry chiming of Christmas bells, or mayhap the solemn tolling of the knell of the Prince of Darkness. And, mingling with the brazen music, we hear the sound of youthful voices carolling "Joy to the world," or "Hark, the herald angels sing," or, better still, that simplest and dearest of all our English carols, case-hardened must be the heart that does not respond to it, God rest you merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay, remember Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray, O tidings of comfort and joy. End of section 1.